In this tutorial, we will work with the LinePlot. LinePlot is useful when you want to see how the attribute or the data develop in time, so it is used to depict the trend. In our data, there is information when the product was sold. We have also extracted the year and the month information. So let's suppose we want to see the trend, how many pieces were sold in time, and let's group that by month. I suggest to get the picture in a time trend. Firstly, let's extract month in number, or let's do that in weeks. So open the KNIME workflow, our project. I will just rename the last node, the extractor of the date and time. And now we are supposed to select the LinePlot. Put it to your workflow. Connect the LinePlot node to the extractor node and double click to configure, and you see here is nothing to configure, only the number of the rows, but I will leave it there. And if I check the LinePlot, you see there is nothing. Yeah, because I haven't executed, so I will do so, sorry. Yeah, we have executed and we can check the LinePlot image, which takes time. Yeah, and it's really confused. It's really saying nothing. Therefore, we need to do something with that. As I asked you to extract the week, number of week in the extractor, we need to do one more thing, and it's to group by the data. Because if we put it to the LinePlot, all information we are having in our data set there is not grouped by the week. So we need firstly to group by the week all data, or what we want to see in the LinePlot, and then we will connect LinePlot with the group by node. So in the configuration of the extractor of the date and time, we are supposed to have week. Please do that if you don't have so. And now we will configure the group by node. And what we want to group by? We want to group by the week. And what we want to group by? I would put selling price and the mean, so it's average, and the volume into the sum. We will sum up the volume. And execute the group by node, and now I will just check the output table, which should have information of the week, which is 1 to 6, then average the selling price per week and sum up the volume. Yes, it's great, it's done. I will just check, because we have there only 6 weeks, if it is correct. If I check very simply the dates of each row, we are starting. It's 1, 2, it's also here, yeah, just to 6, up to 6. And if I check the date, for instance, of when the good was sold or purchased, it doesn't matter because there is not so much difference. Yeah, it's ending in January. Please connect the group by node with the LinePlot. We execute because there is nothing to configure, and open the LinePlot. And you are configuring the LinePlot directly in the picture, in the chart. If you go into the column selection, you are selecting what you want to see. Either mean of the selling price in each week, or the sum, or both together. Now are both. If I leave there only mean of the selling price, you can see the trend in time, how the selling price is developing its average. The same for the sum, you see in the week 6, because I suppose it's not whole week 6, it's only a few days or maybe only 1 day in there, so it's dropping down. I will just check the numbers of the volume. Yeah, you see in the first week and the last week there is really low volume. So as I said, there are probably only some days or only 1 day. That's the LinePlot. Now I want to show you second one, which is LinePlot JavaScript. Please take it and put it to your workflow and connect with the group by again. And this chart I like more because you can configure directly in the configuration what you want to see and how you want to see, and it's also, I would say, nicer, the visualization. I will just rename the group by node just to know what we did there and why. Yeah, please double click on the JavaScript line plot and you see in the configuration we are selecting, for instance, what we want to have on the x-axis, which is the week. So that's the first advantage. And in the green table we are having the numeric values we want to include into the chart. Please execute the node, it takes time because it's much more complicated. The image, please. You see the chart is, I would say, nicer, it's better to read. And of course I will then show you how to change the colors. So the chart is showing us the trend in weeks, how the different numeric values we picked up, which are the selling price in average and the volume in sum developed. What's the trend? So to summarize, the LinePlot standard, you have nothing to configure and you are doing the configuration directly in the LinePlot image, which is good sometimes because you need to firstly see what you want to configure, but on the other hand the visualization is not so nice, and unfortunately if you change something in here then it's not remaining. You need to always change what you want to see. You can of course change here the color, that's option of the visualization, but nothing I would say more. And now my favorite, LinePlot JavaScript. Please open the configuration. So here you are selecting or configure the plot, and in the options you can, for instance, select label for x-axis, so let's put week there. The label for y-axis we can put euros, or no, we are having dollars, so USD. In the general option you can write the chart title and subtitle, and you can also change the colors. And now we will do some, let's say, nicely visualized chart. So for instance, yellow, black text, and I don't want to have any grids because I don't like them. So execute and let's see what's the result. Image.